Hello, hello! It is Tuesday, and it is a Professor Layton day. Hello, hello, Mancart, welcome in. I just got an interview for a job for tomorrow. That's when the interview is. And, if it happens and I get the job, that means I can't stream at the time that I'm currently streaming anymore. But you know what? The amount of money I'm making with streaming versus the amount of money I will be making with that job is very, very drastic difference. So I will have to stop streaming. But I will still be doing my Baldur's Gate stream on Wednesday nights. And then the Baldur's Gate stream on Saturday, which is now turned into Saturday nights. I might do, and then there's also the Storm King's Thunder on Friday nights. I might start streaming on Thursday nights because I don't have anything then. And then Monday nights I can probably also do some streams. It's just I've been trying to avoid Monday or Wednesday streams. It's just because Ify also streams that time, and I like supporting Ify. They are my IRL friends, so I know this robot in real life. We cat and robot get along together, so I want to make sure that I'm not overlapping with her time, but you know, I already do that with Baldur's Gate, so main cart. So you won't stop streaming, you'll just be streaming less? Yes. Also, it'll be even less than what I just described because my current part-time job is now actually doing classes in my time zone, Pacific time zone, so that means I have classes at night. So for those days, I will not be able to stream, and I have a lot more classes coming up, so like once a week I won't have a stream on either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and sometimes it might be two of those days, so we'll see. Yeah. I can't stream Tuesdays right now because I have a D&D game that's a friend game that they do not want it to be streamed, so can't stream on Tuesday nights. But everything else, it's fair game. I might stream on Sunday nights. It really depends because I do need time. If I'm gonna be working that full-time job and it's during the time when I stream, I need time to prep for my classes and stuff. So I wouldn't want to stream every night if possible. But yeah, and hopefully I don't stop streaming because I do enjoy it. It's pretty fun and it gets me to play video games and stuff and gets to chat with people. And I mean, the money's there, which is nice, but it's more just enjoying the internet, and it also forces me to do artwork, which I don't do as much anymore. I used to like draw prolifically in before college, and in the beginning of college I drew a lot, and then it just kind of tapered off, and then I got a job and it just kind of pretty much stopped. So streaming is really nice for me because it gives me an opportunity to do artwork and stuff, and play video games, and get to chat with people. So anyway, let's Professor Layton it up. Puzzle time. Have to do all these collecting the scraps of a photo, which is it's just, I feel like they did that just to extend the length of the game and not really like give it a good reason story-wise. I don't know. It clearly feels like a gimmick rather than a, oh no, here's photo scraps, like you clearly designed that so you would force us to play more puzzles. It's okay. The other Professor Layton games in the later series are a bit better about like adding story and combining the story with the puzzles. The earlier ones are still not so great. I think like the big story of Diabolical Box doesn't happen until like later in. Like we are having story, you know, we went on a train, we went to a town, you know, like, yada yada. But it's not as like intense as Unwound Future, which is the next game, is pretty big. Like story wise is very interesting. And that I think Miracle Mask and especially Azran Legacy, the last two games are very, very intense on the story. Catriella, I know it gets a bad rap, but I did like how each, I guess, chapter, I guess you could call it, is like a mystery in it of itself. So it was like you get many stories each time with an overarching plot line. Um, it's just like I think the characters themselves are kind of weird. That's really it. Also, the fact that Catriella is Professor Layton's daughter just boggles my mind. Like, did Professor Layton actually date somebody, or is it adopted daughter? I need to know this, but I did not finish Catriella, so I don't know. I do not know. In any case, let's continue with the Professor Layton who has not had a daughter yet. Number one. Layton and Luke return to the hotel to ask Chelmy about the photo from the doctor's home. Unfortunately, it seems the inspector unwittingly scattered the photo scraps all across town, and I think there's like 14 or something. Following the inspector's trail, the pair sets out to recover the missing pieces of the photo. Alright, shoot. Okay, we did that one. There was this one, and the window. Okay, is there anything else? It's as if we stumbled upon a dump right in the middle of town. Anything? Kinda. Nothing. I think I got everything. Alright. We went that way. We're going down this way. Oh, it's Katya. Oh, it's you two. Hey, I know you. You're Mr. Anderson's daughter. Yes, my name is Katya. What brings you to Full Sense? I'm sorry, but I can't really talk about it. Excuse me, I have to get back to my search. Goodbye. What? Katya, wait a minute. What are you looking for? Wow, she moves fast. To think, Katya was headed to Full Sense all along, just as we were. I believe we've uncovered the identity of the third party asking around about the Elysium Box. So Katya is looking for the Elysium Box as well? The possibility is hard to ignore, yes. Give me that scrap. Professor, I see a piece of the photograph over there. Nicely done, Luke. I'll just tuck this away in my trunk so we don't lose it. Only 11 to go. Alright, let's save and do the photo. Alright, photo time. Seedy Valley. Alright. That's one.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake.
Cool. Alright, next one. This one's kind of hard. Oh, I need to turn my phone off. There we go. Fun fact, did you know that in development, a game that's now known as a mostly horror game was supposed to be a chill, cozy game? Oh my gosh, what game is it? Oh, there's one. Subnautica?
To test my theory.
You know, I actually see that because it would just be a chill, cozy game of exploring the ocean in your submarine. And then they were like, what if survival horror? What if? I thought it was a chill, cozy game. I don't know if I bought it, because, like, I somehow own it or whatever. And then I, like, played it for a little while, and I was like, why is this so scary? Okay, I do not know where the last one is. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious. Some playtesters played it and were terrified, and the developers saw an opportunity and took it. No! Oh my gosh. Yo. But that's just how game development works, you know? Oh, there it is. Wow, that actually was really difficult.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Because it's not like it was missing, it was just different.
A true
The
gentleman
height
leaves
is
no
different.
Puzzle unsolved.
Cool. Time for a hidden puzzle. And save. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that good on the developers to be okay with creating a horror game. You know, when their intent was a chill game. Because that's the puzzle. Look at that! It's a hidden puzzle! Because I know if I was intent on making a chill, cozy game, I wouldn't swap it over to a horror game. But I guess if everybody playing it was, like, so scared of it, then it would just end up being a horror game anyway. 4 UFOs were spotted in the night sky. It looks like there are 4 distinct shapes floating in the sky, but each of these is actually made up of 4 identical parts. Which of the following is the base shape used to make all of these shapes? Hmm. Can they overlap? Let's see. I don't know how C works for the other one though. Oh, well, let's see.
Here goes.
Point the finger. Thank you, Luke. That one was actually a pretty easy hidden puzzle. Compared to some other hidden puzzles. That's right, it's C, so that means there weren't 4 UFOs in the night sky after all. There were 16! Very disturbing. That one was a toughie. No, it really wasn't, Luke. That one wasn't too bad. Some of these other hidden puzzles? Oh yeah. Oh, they're pretty nasty. It's awfully gloomy around here. That was only 2 hint coins? No, 1, 2, 3. That was 3. Okay, we got all of them. That's T-set. That is not the save button. There is no piece. That guy might have the photo scrap. Full sense, the Gilded Town. Yeah, that's what they used to call this place way back when. I used to work down in the mines that gave the town its nickname. Well, I did till they closed them a few years ago. Even now, sometimes I catch punks sneaking down into the mine to see if anything's down there. They always come back empty-handed, though. You can bet your hat on that. We've certainly heard rumors of the great fortune Duke Herson left behind. So you're another one of them treasure hunters, huh? In that case, take it from me. The real money's not in that mine, it's in the Duke's castle. Of course, you may have trouble getting in, considering there's a vampire living up there. Alright, enough small talk. I gotta get back to figuring out what this scrap is that I picked up. No, that's ours, sir. Please give it back to us. I know, it's a scrap of a photo and we've been looking all over for it. Oh, so this thing's yours, is it? Well, I guess I got no use for it, so go on ahead and take it. Cool. Easy. Do you have a puzzle, sir? You do not have a puzzle. Until they closed them a few years back, I used to work in the mines that gave the town its nickname. Even now, sometimes I catch punks sneaking down into the mine to see if anything's down there. They always come back with nothing, though. You can bet on that. Alright, no, I do not want to go places. I want to look for things. That's 1. Well, at least the smoking chimney is reassuring. That's 2. That's 3. Alright. Hey, there's another scrap from that photo. Boy, Inspector Chelmy sure gets round. Alright. There's a lot of stuff in here. That's 1. Oh, that's puzzle. Gosh, this place sure has some unusual art. I don't even know what to make of this picture. It has a hat in it, actually. Which picture are you talking about, Luke? This one here. These funny shapes, some kind of code. It seems as if you stumbled across a puzzle. Look here. Perplexing figures. A bunch of figures are arranged in a pattern as shown below. As you can see, the figure that should go in space 1 is missing. Can you draw the figure that belongs in this space? Drag your finger through the divots in the board to draw the figure. Oh, by the way, I have to end early in about an hour and a half, so... Right? Yeah? Yes, hour and a half. So, because I gotta do prep work for the... What's it called? The thingy. The job. Wait, I should do this in a different direction. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Oh, wait, no. I don't know. Oh, I see H's. There's definitely H's going on here. But that last one on 5 to 6, why is it deleting the bottom one? Yeah, Mancart, I don't know. I'm gonna hint coin this. Focus on the right half of figures 2 through 6. That would be 3 C O E F A B C D E F. Got it. Okay. So you see a lot of E's? Okay, well, it's gonna be this for sure. That's for sure. I think it would be this.
Here goes.
Point the finger.
That was almost too easy.
Good job. The peculiar sequence of figures is actually the first 6 letters of the alphabet displayed in a digital clock font, and mirrored as shown above. Since you have letters B through F, logic dictates the missing figure should be a mirrored version of the letter A. Okay. Oh, now I see how it works. You got the ingredient, tonic flour. Ooh, that looks nasty. Alright. Actually, what is the tonic flour? It is bitter. Cool, we got a bitter one, and then there's one last missing, and then we can finally do tea combos. Oh. Can you imagine using puzzles to decorate your residence? Whoever lies here must be quite the enthusiast. Layton, how about you? Do you have puzzles hanging on your wall? That's 1, 2? Am I at 2? This shelf is so dusty, I can't stop sneezing. Okay, there's a lot of floorboard. Alright, I think I got 2. I don't think I got 3. But I will save on that. If my little hamster friend, Grubby, points one out, then, you know, it's cool. My hand is falling asleep. Because I'm holding the... what's it called? The tablet. Let me see if I can lean it against the table. There we go. Oh, it's pressing the space bar. Let me see if I can... There we go. There we go. Much better. That's it? Hello? Do you have any difference? No? I think that's it. Oh, you want tea? I'm not gonna do that. Let's see, we picked up 7 scraps so far. I guess we've got more work ahead of us. Yes, the job's far from over. It would seem we're about halfway there, give or take a piece. But we walked the length of this alley, and I think it's safe to say we won't find anything else here. I say we focus the remainder of our search on other places the inspector likely visited. Professor and Luke decide to search the town for missing scraps of the photo. Alright. I'm gonna save. Nope, you do not. No. Oh. Is this new? New dialogue? Yes, we noticed. We were hoping to visit, but the museum was closed when we passed by. Word is, the museum's owner ordered Grinko to lock the place up and run around town and find something. The owner, you say? Do you happen to know who this person is? Of course, everyone does. It's the same fellow who owns the Military Express, if you can believe it. Maybe building museums is some weird rich hobby for the rich, but it seems like a waste to me. It would seem Mr. Beluga owns not only the Military Express, but the Herzl Museum as well. Weird. What use would Mr. Beluga have with a little museum like that? Who can say? For now, what's clear is that Mr. Beluga may have ties to the Herzls he's kept quiet about. Done John with each other, you two? Good, then look here at this trash I picked off the ground. Oh, that's a scrap of the photo. You were looking for this thing? Take it back already. Here, it's all yours. I'm gonna reload because I zoomed through the guy's dialogue. I thought it was dialogue we'd already seen, but it was not. It 100% was not. Taking into the sights, are you? Have you heard of the Herzl Museum? It's got all sorts of antiques from Full Sense's most important family. Don't plan on visiting, though. The curator, Grinko, is almost never there. If you ever find the place open, consider yourself lucky. Alright. Okay, got it. Alright. Does he have any extra dialogue or a puzzle? Maybe building museums is some weird thing that rich people like, you know, like collecting gold hats. Anyway, if you ask me, it seems like a waste. Let's go this way?
Over here!
Thank you, Grubby. I missed that one. Oh, he's got a puzzle. Business has been slower than a one-legged turtle. No customers, I don't really have much to do, you know. Do you have any other duties here besides watching the door? Yeah, little things. Just the other day, the boss, he tells me to make copies of the menu. He shoved it off on me because it's a pain to do. What do you say to helping me fold these bad boys? Why is it a puzzle? Is your menu really complicated to fold? Oh, okay, it's not that bad. The menu you see here has been folded into thirds with print on both sides, meaning in total there are 6 pages to it. Boss needs lots of copies, but your copy machine can copy a maximum of 2 adjacent menu pages at once. To save time, you want to complete a copy of the menu in as few passes through the machine as possible. What is the fewest number of passes through the machine you need to make to create a full duplicate of the menu? Okay, this is math. Fold creatively and copy 2 pages at a time. Fold it in half? Just because a crease makes the menu sit one way doesn't mean you can't fold along that line in the other direction? As you fold and copy, make sure you arrange each 2-page spread in a way that ensures you don't copy any one page twice. I'm sorry, I don't... Huh? Wait, what's happening? Okay, we have these menus. They fold into thirds, and they have print on both sides, so there are a total of 6 pages. The boss needs lots of copies, but your copy machine can copy a maximum of 2 adjacent menu pages at once. To save time, you want to complete a copy of the menu in as few passes through the machine as possible. What is the fewest number of passes through the machine you need to make to create a full duplicate of the menu? It says, so the hint coins are fold creatively and copy 2 pages at a time. Just because a crease makes the menu sit one way doesn't mean you can't fold along that line in the other direction. As you fold and copy, make sure you arrange each 2-page spread in a way that ensures you don't copy any one page twice. 3? Okay, let's try 3.
Let's see if this works.
Wow. Handcart,
Apprentice
you're so good at these. Good job. If you fold and copy the menu as shown above, you can make a complete duplicate of the menu in just 3 passes through the machine. Hello, Glow. Welcome in. This is what you thought, Mancart? Okay, well... I guess... Does the menu... need to be... No, I guess that works. I guess it's just copying it. You're not, like, making another menu, I guess? I don't know. Whatever, it worked. That's the important part. Thank you, Maker. Oh, so that's how you do it. I was thinking I'd have to fold them all fancy style. No, probably probably nicer ways to do it. Are you sure your boss is okay with you doing it like that?
No one's gonna notice. Everyone usually busy picking what they want to eat.
If you say so, mister.
Got him.
Puzzle. There's a little thing on my screen. Oh right, I wasn't gonna hold it in the air because my hand was falling asleep. Okay, do you have another puzzle?
You gotta understand, this restaurant has a long tradition of serving the full sense elite. That's why it's my duty as doorman to keep out folks who don't follow the dress code.
Alright, we did you. Do you have anything new? You do.
Tell me, have you ever worked up the nerve to wander out past the edge of town? The tales I've heard about what people see out there would make your blood run cold. I recently went out there myself to take a few pictures with my best camera. What developed was, well here, see for yourself.
A ghostly puzzle. Yikes, there's a ghost in the forest, or so you thought, until you realized that the specter hovering in front of you was just a figure cut out of wood hanging from a branch. What? Looking around the area. What? Excuse me, what? Ooh! Who just cuts a piece of wood and it cuts one that has a ghost in it and then hangs it up? Looking around the area, you notice 4 pieces of wood scattered in the grass. Okay, so there's 4 of these. 4 of these that look very similar to each other. You do this, Chloe. You're the person that goes into the forest, carves up a ghost in wood, and then hangs it up so that people will think there's a ghost. That's impressive, Glow. That's a lot of effort, and you do good work, I guess. You do good horror work, I guess. You have 4 choices, A, B, C, or D. Beware, the correct board may have flipped over while lying in the grass. Okay. Let's count some fingers here. Everybody's got 5 fingers? No, D does not have 5 fingers. Alright, the curly Q, it's a 3. This one's too long. Alright, this one has its elbows up, so it's B.
Consider
It's so nice to have hard work appreciated. Good, Glow. You should always have your hard work appreciated. Get that affirmation from people on the internet like me. Good eye. The ghost was cut from board B. The board must have flipped over as it fell to the ground. All the other boards have slight differences that set them apart from the correct one. Hey, I thought you were going to show us a real ghost!
Ha ha ha! Sorry to get your hopes up, friend. I do so love pulling that one on customers. All joking aside, no one dares enter the forest lately. The whole place is overgrown and perilous.
A hamster toy? I really don't need any more hamster toys, but okay. I already completed the hamster puzzle. Playing in the sandbox always makes the hamster somersault straight for the pool, ignoring all items in the area. Somersaults don't count towards the step total. I could do something real crazy. So, like, you could have the hamster go from here, and then does the light bulb, they go all the way over here, and then put a sandbox where the house is, put the pool all the way back over here.
And then do the chain of, like, fruit eating, or the food eating going around, I guess? No, because the hamster doesn't get any steps from the pool. Whatever. I mean, I already finished the hamster puzzle, so I'm okay. I don't need to get the best steps. No one in town wants to go near the forest lately. There's a path that takes you up to Herzen Castle, but the gate leading there is locked. Alright. Oh, there's a new person here. You have a puzzle. Hey guys, what you doing there? Hello, little boy. We're looking for a bit of a torn photo. Have you seen any pieces around? Yeah, the wind blew this thing by me. Is that what you guys are looking for? I'm normally all about finders keepers, but I'll give it to you if you solve this puzzle. Disappearing Act 1. Oh no. Here's a classic puzzle. That's great. The rules are simple. You can move any ball on the board belong as long as it satisfies the following conditions. Move, jump your selected ball over an adjacent space occupied by another ball into an empty space on the other side. You can't jump diagonally. Once you've made the jump, the ball you jumped over disappears from the board. To complete the puzzle, you must remove all balls from the board except for one. I think it's only one ball, right? You couldn't do two. Yeah, okay. There we go.
This should do the trick.
Point the finger. Thank you, Layton.
Ha! Wonderful.
Well done. This is one configuration of a puzzle known as Peg Solitaire. As the name suggests, the traditional version of this game is played with pegs that you insert into holes in the game board. Oh, I get it now. Thanks for your help, guys. Here's that thingy you wanted. You know, there used to be lots more people in Full Sense back in the day. Then everyone left. Photo scrap. Alright, do you have another puzzle, sir? No one in town ever wants to play with me. It's really boring. You don't have a puzzle? Boy, you two sure don't run about. Oh yeah, I have the same dialogue as last time. Do you have a new puzzle? Hey, whatever you do, don't play in the forest on the edge of town. Oh, and why's that? It's what I heard from the people who went treasure hunting at that dusty castle outside of town. They also said that a vampire with big fangs lives up there. Yikes! Are you talking about the vampire who's rumored to live up in Herzen Castle? Well, gosh, if you knew what I was talking about, why'd you make me explain it? Anyway, even though the whole fang thing sounds creepy, that old vampire's nothing to be scared of. As long as you have a cross or some garlic, you're good to go. Actually, I bet even a hunk of garlic bread would do the trick. Really? Oh yeah, everyone knows that. Hey, I meant to ask you two. Do you know what this is? The wind blew it over here earlier. I sure do! That's a piece of the photograph we're looking for. Well, then you should have it. I was just gonna throw it away. Thank you. Those treasure hunters said not to play in the forest on the edge of town. Alright. Oh, wait, there's that door. Hold on. Hello, all my... Oh, peasants. I hope you are enjoying the story provided by my gesture, and I hope you all had a wonderful day. Feel free to tell us about it as we listen.
Hello, hello, Blumpkin. Welcome in, welcome in. About my day, started off not great. I got some mail that I owe the government a lot of money, that I have been paying off monthly, and now they're saying, oh, you can't pay it monthly, you must pay it in full. And I'm like, I don't have that money. So I cry inside. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to call them. Anyway, the government sucks. AKA, I messed up my taxes. Anyway. Anyway, it's not like I have money problems or anything. I really do. Anyway, I also got my haircut, which was good. I got my haircut, which was better, and it made me feel a little better about the mail that I got. Yeah, it is very distressing, Glow. It's very, very distressing. It's also a good amount of money, not like a small amount of money. It's the amount of money that I could have paid if I had my previous job, but now I am poor and do not have the money I was making in that previous job, so. I got a haircut. It looks cute. It's a good, nice haircut. And then I'm gonna cook. And then, oh, another good thing is I have an interview tomorrow for a job, and that might be good. It's a full-time job, which is good because I only currently have part-time jobs. And I was saying earlier when I started this stream that if I get this job, I will not be able to stream at my current time anymore. It will have to be Pacific time at night. But I will still try to keep streaming. It's just different time now instead of in my afternoon time. Which is kind of unfortunate because I feel like a lot of the people that I have that are watching me are mostly Eastern or European time zone, or have their afternoons free Pacific time zone, so yeah, it's okay. It's really not okay. But I do have VODs, so if you really were like, man, wish I could still watch Goof's vids, then you can go on my YouTubes, which I don't know if I actually made a command for that. YouTube? No, I did not. Well, poopies. Let me go grab it. Rules and info, YouTube, copy link. There we go. Here you go. That's my YouTube link if you want to continue watching my videos. If I get this full-time job. And also, if I don't get this full-time job, I am looking for full-time jobs in the normal time that most people would be doing a full-time job because I can't do night times. I tried doing an Eastern time zone thing where I had to wake up at like 4 a.m. in the morning. I can't do that. I also don't drink coffee. It tastes like tea to me. So it's very difficult for me to do Eastern time zone work. I would have to do it my time zone. So everything will be looking up for you in time. I promise you that. As your king. Thank you, Blumpkin. I really hope so. Hello, it's in your about. Oh! You know, the about it section exists, doesn't it? It sure does. It's not something that I forgot about or did artwork for or anything. Anyway. Let's continue. Oh, I was talking about my day. Yeah, so I'm gonna do an interview tomorrow. It's for a eyeglasses optometrist place. I'm gonna work as the receptionist. As a programmer, you'd be like, Goof, you could get a much better job than that. But the secret is that I actually don't like programming. I say, having programmed my chat and a lot of other stuff on my channel, but I only like programming when it's something that interests me, aka video games or this Twitch stream stuff. After that, it's very hard for me to work on stuff. I have ADHD, so If it's not my special interest, I have a physical feeling of disgust and rejection. The other day I was trying to do something for one of my volunteer jobs that I do, and I literally physically was like so against what I had to do. It was just ADHD is crazy. It's very disruptive for me. So I can't do programming because unless I really care about the thing I'm programming for, it just won't happen. That's a unique place to work. I hope so. I'm pretty excited. And I haven't done customer service before other than working for my mom's store when I was very little. So I'm interested to see if that's something that's more interesting for me because I have to be not physically active, but like actively engaging, instead of being passive at a desk and being, like me being on top of myself to do something that I dislike. So I'm hoping that makes it better. You will get it. If not, I will send my army to slay them. No, Blumpkin, no! Apparently this company just opened up. This place just opened up, so that's why they're hiring. I want them to be successful. Blumpkin, don't destroy them. Don't destroy them. You'll be amazing at it because you're my jester and I demand it. Oh, I'll try my best. My sister's gonna help me do interview prep. That I'm gonna be ending the stream an hour early, so in an hour, I'm gonna end the stream so me and my sister can go over some interview prep stuff. Because the interview prep for customer service versus computer science or tech industry is very different, I have to say. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, Professor Layton, what was I doing? Getting that photo scrap. Luke, is that another fragment of our missing photograph I see? Wonderful. Okay, let me just save here. She is my jester in training, I see. I am in training, that is true. Do you have a puzzle? I think that was the same thing. That's the same thing. Is Flora still saying the same thing? Yep, okay. I missed this doorway. No, you're my full-time jester. Your sister is the one in training? Oh! Is she on right now? She might be watching. I told her I was gonna be streaming today. It doesn't look like she's on right now. She's doing good. She's got like a tech industry job. She's not a programmer. She majored in math. But she like works on some like what's it called? Some like help desk system or something. Anyway, it's interesting and she enjoys her work and she's doing well at it. There are too many people in this town who prize gold and silver above items of real worth. In my opinion, the real treasures of Full Sense are those items that have witnessed its long history. Okay, that was repeated text. Going this way. This way. You. Full Sense, Full Sense. It's a heck of a town. Whatever you can dream, you can have here. Alright. Nothing at the train station. And we are going the wrong direction. Oh, it looks like the inspector has found a new victim to grill. So, the only one into Full Sense is through a narrow mountain pass on the Military Express. In other words, no one gets in or out of town without riding that train, correct? Oh, I see you've been doing your homework. Yes, I think you've got your facts straight.
Age takes its toll on the memory, you know. You can't tell by looking at me, but I'm no spring chicken. That's quite enough, madame. If you're so sure about the route into town, then we're finished here. Barton, let's go.
Oh, I mean, yes, sir.
Oh, rats. He dashed off. I was sure I could get him in to come in and take in a show. Ileana, no.
And now that Luke is here, please don't hit on him.
Honestly, some boys just can't sit still for 5 minutes. Say, I think we stumbled across a piece of a missing photograph. Indeed we have. I'll hold on to that for now.
In my kingdom, the lands of flies, and you will inform her that she is now part of my kingdom and one of my subjects like you. I don't know if you are past ads or not, Blumpkin, but I will let her know, okay. Oh. Cool, you can't go into the cabaret. That's good.
Professor, there's a piece of a missing photograph. Excellent, I'll put it in with the rest.
She's got a pinky out. This lady's got a pinky out. And I want that coin.
Why is everyone so quick to warn people away from the castle? I mean, what does it matter? The path there is blocked by the gate that's always locked. I take it that's a soul path to the castle then. Oh, so you actually want to go there, huh? It's a weird and scary place, but I understand the feeling. The gate does open once a day to let this old carriage through. If you hide in the bushes, you might be able to sneak in with it. So the gate does open. Do you know anything about this carriage? It heads up to the castle every day at about the same time. Maybe it delivers stuff like raw steak for the vampire to eat. But really, I have no idea. All kinds of dangerous things happen in the woods, so I say just stay out of there. Why is everyone so quick to warn people away from the castle? I mean, what does it matter? The path there is blocked by the gate that's always locked. Oh, is this the same dialogue? It is the same dialogue. I just have a poor memory. Alright, we'll go this way. There's Grab. Oh, I think this is part of our torn photograph. Well done, Luke. I'll hold on to it. Only 2 left to go! Thank God. Alright. Gotta save. It's been a little bit. Let's try this path. There is nothing. Let's try door. Do you have anything new? Ooh, it smells so garlicky in here. It's making me kind of woozy. Ugh. Watch what you say about garlic, kids. The only thing keeping us safe from the vampire. Of course, without business has been lately, I'm beginning to think it also works on customers. Okay, that's it. Go into here. Do you have anything new? Nope. It's the same thing. Yummy vampire mate. Bet it tastes like Rocky Mountain oysters covered in pickle juice. That's a very specific taste that you're describing. I'm assuming you've had Rocky Mountain oysters covered in pickle juice then. I don't think I've had oysters with pickle juice. It's usually a vinegar sauce that I have. I don't know how close you are to the ocean wherever you're living. But we get like fresh oysters and then it's like a dip of cocktail sauce or hot sauce with a splash of a vinegary type of sauce. Maybe sauce is the wrong word, like liquid. And then you slurp up that oyster with it. Oh, new person. Alright. Hello. Oh, you do have a puzzle. I just found this piece of trash on the ground. Ugh. Littering is the most boorish habit one can have.
Oh, look, Professor, it's part of the photo.
Yes, that appears to be the case.
Yes, the pieces really are scattered all over town. What a huge pain.
It may take some legwork, but each piece brings us closer to the answer. We must retrieve them all. Sorry to break up the tea party, but I'm the one who picked that up, you know. If you want it so badly, you'll have to solve this puzzle for me first, okay?
People do favors in the Layton worlds through puzzles. It's like, oh, I could ask for money, but what if you solve this puzzle for me? Do they even have a system of money in the Layton world? Or is it... No, they must have money. Yeah, they have money because they've talked about money. And some puzzles have money. You hate ads? I'm sorry, Blumkin. I'm sorry. I mean, you could pay me a subscription. 3 more to go? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'll wait till you're done. Alright, turn on the light. The board shown on the left is wired on the underside so that holding contact points A and B together turns the light on. Oh no, electricity? Now look at the picture on the right. This light has 3 contact points, A, B, and C. No matter whether you hold contact points A and B, B and C, or A and C together, the light stays on. In that case, how must the wires be connected on the underside of the board? Draw the solution that requires the fewest number of connections. The dotted red line indicates a known wire. Okay. Money. Picarettes and hink coins. Oh! You're right. That would be the money that they use. Yeah. That is the money system in the Layton world. 100%. Okay, so A and B have to be connected? No matter whether you hold contacts, the light stays on. In that case, how must the wires be connected on the underside of the board? Draw the solution that requires the fewest number of connections? Is it 2? Isn't it... I'm gonna hint coin this. I feel like there's a trick here. No matter whether you hold yes, this might make you think that the electricity has to run through all 3 of... No, it doesn't. But at the same time, the positive and negative signals seem to be isolated from each other, which makes things. Read the conditions you have to meet. I mean, I don't need to do C. You might be tempted to construct something resembling a proper wiring job, but that won't do the trick here. Be flexible in your thinking about what will get the job done. You only need to draw 1 wire. That's what I thought. It had to be a trick. Oh. That's it. You don't need A, B, and C. Welcome back, Blumkin. Oh, Blumkin, so I think I told you once before, and I think you got confused. On Twitch, there's a follower thing, which you're following me, so you get, like, notifications when I go live, and things like that. But there's also a subscription, where if you subscribe to my channel, which is real cash money to me, then you don't get ads. So if you do not want ads, and you have the money, and you would like to support me, it is, I believe, $4.99, I think, a month. If you're on computer, there should be a subscribe button down below. I don't believe you're subscribed. I would have to like download the list because they don't list out who's subscribed on your dashboard, which is upsetting. I have to download something to see that. But if you do not want to watch ads, you can do that. There's also Twitch Turbo, which turns off ads for everywhere on Twitch, and that is more expensive than subscribing to a channel. I believe that is $12, like $11.99. It's either $9.99, $10.99, or $11.99. I don't remember. I don't use it because I'm okay with ads, but that's if you want to not have ads. Unfortunately, Twitch requires ads on their channels, so they can make money. Yes, I forgot about that. Sorry, my jester. I must be a better king than this, and you're the only one I watch on here. Well, if you want to subscribe, you know, I would be very happy if you subscribe, but I am not going to force you to, and don't feel like you're forced or anything. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about the ads. They have to run on my channel. So the best that I can do is make it so they run every 30 minutes, which means you can drop into my channel without having to get a, in quotes, pre-roll ad. Yeah. It's okay? Okay. Ugh. Right idea. All you really have to do is connect that light bulb to the battery. The puzzle tells you that the light stays long lit even when contact points A and B, A and C, or B and C touch. Naturally, the light will also stay lit even when none of those points touch. Yes, because if you just connect it together, it will always be on. You're sharper than I thought you'd be. Here, I don't need this silly thing anyway. Oh, you've got tea? You need tea? I hope it's not the tea combo of the one that I'm missing. Really hope not. What seems to be the matter, young man? Oh, I was stressing about something that happened a while ago. It's nothing, really. Just the same, how about a cup of tea? Who knows, you might feel a bit less gloom when you're done. Well, I guess it can't hurt. But you should know that I won't drink just any old swill. I might look young, but I've got a palate as refined as an adult when it comes to tea. Duly noted. I'm sure we can whip something up that will please that sophisticated palate of yours. I like a tea that's sweet, sour, and bitter. Got it. I have that. Sweet, sour, and bitter. We just got bitter, so I can do this one. 1 pot of tea. Oh, this is simply exquisite. There's a depth of flavor here I haven't found in many other teas. Really? Gosh, maybe my tongue's just broken or something. I didn't really see stars or anything. Haha, you may be a bit young for this one. It's what some might call a tea for the experienced palate. Well, I don't know about that. As far as I'm concerned, it's too bitter to be tasty. Alright, we will serve this one. Now that's good tea. A smile spreads across Duke's face. He seems restored and cheerful. I gotta give it to you. You know how to brew 'em, mister. Thanks, let me drop a little tip on you. Stay away from talking about paranormal stuff in town. Ever since that rumor started about Full Sense being cursed, everyone's been freaking out. Alright, the museum. The museum have a little Scrappy. Okay. That's... Huh. I think I went to every location. Oh.
Over here.
Am I crazy? Did I miss someplace? Well, I didn't go through here. Hmm. Uh-oh. Did I mess up? Oh, he has a tea request.
Hey, outsiders, I'm curious, what kind of place does Full Sense seem like to you?
Well, to me, it's quite the resplendent pit place.
What? You mean to say it's fancy? I'd agree with you on that point. Now that the mine's been shut down, we can kiss the town's income source and my job goodbye. This town's dying, I just don't know it yet.
It's a rather bleak thing to say. So I have a jester and I have one. You are training. Does that would have a channel? And as for everyone else that is here, I got more space in my kingdom. If I follow you, you're part of my kingdom. Let me know your channels and I'll follow and keep you guys' positions. I mean, there's Dragon Brethren's channel, since we stream together on Baldur's Gate. You could follow him. There's also Ify. She's a IRL friend of mine and also a very good streamer. I would say she's better at streaming than I am. Definitely has more followers. So I would check her out. So, actually. Those two, I would say, go and check them out. Yeah, I know Ify IRL, where we met each other. We're high school friends, and we've done stuff with each other. We've gone places with each other. We sing karaoke IRL. Yeah. Honestly, it sounds as if you could use a lift. What say I make you some tea?
Well, I can't say no to an offer like that, but I gotta tell you, I'm picky about what I drink. I like my tea with some kick to it. You got anything spicy?
I like it fiery hot. Alright, so you just want spicy. Well... Okay, sir, I can't get you it because the spicy one... Because if I do triple spicy, it doesn't do anything. I like hot chocolate better than hot tea. Tea is supposed to be drinking cold. Interesting, Blumpkin. I grew up with hot tea. I hope it's not this missing one. It's probably the missing one. Did I just do this one? I can't remember. Okay, I can't. I'm sorry, sir.
No, I went that way. I talked to them already. You say the same thing. Oh, he's got new dialogue. Hey, you folks, what are you two doing out here? Looking for something, maybe? It's nothing much, just a few scraps of a torn photo. Have you seen anything of the sort? Sounds like garbage to me, but I'm pretty sure I saw one over by the gate to the forest. And anyway, I just gotta tell you how amazed I am at the number of out-of-towners I met today. I just met a girl who wanted directions to hers and castle, and now I bump into you two. What was this girl like? She was a cutie pie, probably in her late teens. I guess she's not with you two then. You must be talking about Katya, Professor. She would certainly fit the description. Do you think she's after Duke Harrison's fortune? I didn't get that impression from our brief meeting, but something is odd, that's for certain. But enough talk. We've got a lead on the location of the final photo scrap. We must make our way to the forest gate before the wind blows our clue away. Professor and Luke decide to go to the gate at the forest edge to get the last photo scrap. Cool. Do you have anything else to say? No, you have the same old dialogue now. Oh, she's back. She's back. Full sense developed rapidly, but word of the gold brought in all sorts of unsavory types. Such a shame, this used to be such an enchanting town. I think that was a repeated dialogue. Oh, she's back. Okay. Please do not hit on Luke. I am asking you, lady, do not hit on Luke. Maybe I shouldn't even click on her, you know, like, just ignore the uncomfiness that comes with her. No, Ileana, stop. I'm not even gonna say your lines out loud. No. Oh, she's back. Oh, go back, go back, go back. Okay, she's got repeated dialogue. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Oh, we're cutting over to somebody else? So would you say he comes into town pretty often? Ah, yeah, I mean, think about it. He rides the Military Express for free whenever he wants. I guess that's one of the perks of owning your own railway, huh? Oh, and whenever I see him around, he's always with a shabby-looking guy in a conductor's outfit. 9 times out of 10, he's chewing out the conductor guy for something or another. He seems to be searching for something. Who knows what, really? Whatever it is, it must be pretty special if a rich guy like him can't buy it. Huh. Still don't see what the fuss over this Elysium box. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a box. Inspector? Pardon me, sir, but I've just received word from headquarters. His alibi checks out. Is that so? Then that's that, isn't it? Ha! Ha ha ha! Barton, we've got our man. Gather all the suspects at the hotel. We'll put this case to bed. Huh? But, sir, if we know who the murderer is, shouldn't we go make an arrest and be done with it? Huh? Barton, sometimes I think you might be the thickest Bobby I've ever met. There's no greater thrill in the life of a law officer than calling out a guilty party in front of a crowd. Tell me that's... Shelby, the ethics here. The ethics. He is a cop, so, you know, ACAB, but... Tell me, you don't say that out loud. You don't say that out loud. This is the moment this whole case has been building toward. Now, gather everyone up on the double. Yes, sir. You're new? Were you here before? I can't remember. She might have old dialogue.
Yeah, she does have old dialogue. Alright. Scrap get. Oh, it's a puzzle scrap.
Talk about a spooky place. Do you think the path beyond that gate leads to the castle, Professor?
From what I can tell, yes.
Gosh, anyone who would live out in the middle of a spooky forest like that must be a little batty.
Literally batty, because he's a vampire. That was a good pun, Luke. That was a very good pun.
No wonder people think whoever's out there is a vampire.
Haha. Show a little courage, my boy. Oh, what's this here? Something stuck on the fence.
It sure is. It's the last missing piece of the photograph.
Now that we have a lot of them, let's see if we can't piece the photograph back together. Oh, the torn photo. Ooh, 60 picker ads. Let's go. Oh, I have to rotate them. Oh. There we go. No, give me... Hmm. This might be upside down. Okay. Oh. I think I got it right side up. We're good. Oh. Sorry, missed your messages, main cart. This kind of puzzle. I played a Pokemon fan game with a similar puzzle displaying Ho, and it was infuriating. Did it have more puzzle pieces than this? Because this one's not too bad. Oh. Oh, that's the goat face.
Let's see if this works.
It had less? Oh.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Alright. You did it, but what on earth is this a picture of? Isn't it the Elysian box?
Yeah, that's all of it. Gosh, Professor.
Luke, we're to venture a guess. I'd say what we see before us is the Elysian box.
Oh look, the design on the top of the box looks the same as the one on the fountain in Full Sense.
Yes, I noticed resemblance myself. What an unusual emblem. The imagery seems to suggest some sort of demon, doesn't it?
Well, that seems appropriate, doesn't it? I mean, the box did kill poor Dr. Schrader after all.
It's the D&D puzzle. Oh, yeah, it is the D&D puzzle.
Well, perhaps it did, and perhaps it didn't. We won't know until we have the actual item in our hands. But now, our best course of action might be to show this photo to the townsfolk and see what they say.
Sounds good to me.
Who knows, maybe the photo will help jog someone's memory or... Ah! What are we going to do now? The wind blew away one of the photo pieces. This is quite an unfortunate turn of events. That piece missing, the emblem looks completely different. Less evil and more like a, frog.
Oh! You're right, it does look like a frog. Huh.
Well, if we lose any more pieces, it won't look like much of anything. Space the remaining pieces down so we don't lose any more to the wind.
Tap mystery for details. When reconstructed, the photograph depicted the Elysium box. On the lid of the box is an ominous-looking goat, which seems appropriate given the box's sinister reputation. Oh, we have another one? Oh, goat emblem. A large ominous symbol in the shape of a goat's head decorates the top of the Elysium box. This same symbol can be spotted in some parts of Full Sense. What connection exists between the box and the town? Considering it's also in the museum, it's very interesting. The professor and Luke decide to continue their investigation in town.
Professor Layton, sir. Barton, my good man, whatever is the matter? The inspector has found the person responsible for Dr. Strader's murder. I have strict orders to round everyone up to the hotel as soon as possible, sir. Understood. We will head there right now. Come, Luke, let's hurry.
The professor and Luke decide to return to the hotel. I do want to save. Thank you. Thank you, because I did not save. Definitely did not save. Chapter 6, The Road to Herzen Castle. That castle is very ominous looking. Alright, do I just want to go do story stuff? I'm pretty sure we've did all the puzzles. I'm just gonna go do story stuff. We're just gonna head on over. Oh! I don't have their teas. We're still missing one tea. Wow, everybody wants tea. Y'all, y'all can wait on the tea.
Mr. Layton, so glad you could finally join us. With you here, we now have every suspect in the murder of Dr. Strader gathered in this room.
Why Katya? Katya wasn't even, like, in London.
A few days ago, renowned archaeologist Dr. Andrew Strader was found dead in his London home. His murderer is still at large, but look around you. You could very well be sitting next to the culprit. A suspect? Me? Utter nonsense. What reason could I possibly have to kill a man I don't even know? A bit slow in the uptake, eh? Mr. Beluga, every person in this room is after the Elysium box. That box ties each of you to our dead man, so there's no doubt that one of you here did the deed. I'm sure putting this case together has been a triumph for police work, Inspector. So tell me, what facts have you unearthed in these last few days? Watch closely now, Mr. Layton. This is how we unravel mysteries in Scotland Yard.
You have my full attention, Inspector. Please, hypothesize away.
First learned of Full Sense through evidence obtained in the late doctor's office. According to his notes, Strader spent quite some time in town researching the Elysium box. When I learned that he died shortly after returning home to London, everything came into focus. I believe our criminal first spotted the doctor when he was inquiring about the Elysium box here in town. Spying a chance to obtain the coveted box, the fiend followed the doctor to London and murdered him. Oh, now that's a deduction worthy of London's finest, so out with it then. Who's our man? Hold your horses, I'm getting there. To summarize, the culprit must have been to Full Sense before. What's more, this person must have also had the ability to travel freely between here and London. Now, as we all know, only those affiliated with the Military Express have that ability. Now all eyes turn to Mr. Beluga, eh? Well, turn them back. Mr. Beluga stated he was in London conducting business that day and his alibi checked out. Huh? But if it's not Mr. Beluga? That's right. Our murderer stands before us. And his name is Sammy Thunder. What? You gotta be kidding, man. I know Mr. Beluga has ordered you to turn over every stone in this town to find the Elysium box. He worked you like a dog and you resented that treatment. So you decided you'd beat him to the punch and make off with his precious box. This is an outrage! Samuel, what do you have to say for yourself? I'm being framed! You're out of your gourd, man! Huh! Now I see why the box eluded me for so long! You've been holding out on me, Samuel! No, I haven't! I swear on my favorite leather pants! Come on, Uncle, you know me. I'll never do anything that crazy. You have plenty of time to tell me your story back in London from a cell. Now come along. So it was the conductor after all. I didn't think he had it in him, but at least we can all rest easy now. Professor, do you really think Sammy could have committed such an awful crime? Well, all we have to go on is the single torn photograph recovered from the doctor's room. Oh, so that's the Elysium box? Oh no. Fake Flora knows. Fake Flora's seen it. Wow, very fancy. I like the cute goat design on the top. Hey, Flora. Hey, Fake Flora. Maybe you've seen the actual box? Maybe you've actually seen the real box? Because it sure don't look like a goat right now. It sure does look like a froggy. Oh my. Flora. Yeah, Layton. Thank you, Flora. I knew something didn't feel quite right, but thanks to you, it's all come into focus. Oh. Oh boy! Glow. Hey, Flora. Yeah. Yeah. Something about Flora's eyes put me off. You know what, man, Kurt? Flora is a beautiful girl, and she just has really, really, really large eyes. It was not a frog. It's still a goat head, but then one of the photo scraps flew off in the wind, so now it looks like a frog. Really? Do tell, Professor.
Oh, come on, officer, man. My only crime is rocking, and rocking ain't a crime. Yow! Let me go.
You come along quietly if you know what's good for you. Just a moment, Inspector Shelby. I believe we've all committed a large and rather unfortunate oversight. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something right now, Layton?
Where are you going with this, Professor?
No one here has ever seen the Elysian box that we've been looking for. The one and only piece of visual evidence we possess is this torn photograph. And get to the point. The point is this, Inspector. The only person who could know what the Elysian box looks like is the suspect you're after. And it is this person who must have stolen the box in the first place. Yes, and I've got the slippery fellow right here.
No, you don't, Shelby. No, you don't.
Ow! Take it easy, officer.
Pipe down, you hooligan.
And watch the hair, will ya? Wow!
Wow!
Sorry to disappoint, but he's not the culprit.
Score.
What? Stop talking in circles and get to the point, Layton. Who should be wearing the handcuffs? Isn't it obvious? If the criminal does indeed reside in our midst, he or she would be the only one of us to see the Elysian box in person, which means the culprit. Must be you there.
What? Flora!
Inspector, look here. That's the photo I dropped. Indeed. This, for those who don't know, is a piece of evidence recovered by the inspector.
Luke being cute, yeah. He's a little almost topples the tea over. Luke's such a good little boy. Such a good boy. It's a little weird. It's a little weird that he travels with a full-grown man and solves puzzles and crimes alongside him, but you know what? It's okay. It's video games. Her eyes are a lot less creepy when in animation. That's true. Yeah.
It's a photo of the Elysian box, and I have every confidence that this shot depicts the real thing. So, this little knick-knack here is what started the whole mess?
You don't see the frog, Mancart? You don't see it? I don't want to tap. Can I? No, my mouse doesn't show up for the thing. Let me see if I can get the mouse to show up real quick. Oh? I didn't have it capturing the cursor. Oh, there we go. Okay. You see a treasure chest? So this is the treasure chest portion. And here's the frog. This is the outline of the frog's face, and here are the eyes of it. And this is the nose portion of the frog nose. Right over here. The goat head is supposed to be here so that it turns it into a goat's head when you look at it, but otherwise it looks like a frog here. You still see the chest, not the frog? Well, it's fine. It's fine. At the very least, it doesn't look like a goat. You don't see the goat. And the thing is that Flora saw a goat. There is no frog there. Okay. This is a really interesting design plot control. There's a frog on the chest, but not there. I mean, it is not a frog. That's true. Yeah, this is pretty contrived. I mean, they had to come up with some kind of reason why Flora is disguising herself because it's not Flora. But yeah, I don't know. The artist had to design a goat that looks like a frog when you move a section. I think that's cool. Yeah, that is actually really cool. I like it. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, it's a bit outlandish for my taste. What with the bizarre frog head on it.
Aha!
I see you've put the pieces together too, Luke. Inspector, the emblem decorating the top of this box depicts not a frog.
The Froggy song? What is the Froggy song, Mancart? It's literally called the Froggy song. I have never heard this song before. Nursery rhymes. Hold on. Tap dancing frogs. Y'all, I don't... Mancart, I do not know the Froggy song. I apologize. I am looking at Froggy songs. And I have never heard any of these Froggy songs before. I have to reject your karaoke redeem. I apologize. I am working on my karaoke list so people can redeem from that list and or suggest karaoke songs, but I can't do the Froggy song. I'm sorry. But if you post a link to a Froggy song, I can put it in the stream. You should listen to the one by Dervicast. Dervicat? I think that's the one I got linked to when I... Yeah, okay, it is this one. Actually, I probably shouldn't play it. Because I don't know if it'll... Yeah, that's this one. From karaoke. Does it have audio? Yeah.
I lived in a pond that I called my home. Made friends with the weeds so I wouldn't feel alone. But plants aren't good at conversation. I need to find a new location, so I venture out into the unknown. Wishing on a star, but no more waiting for a sign. Trust in myself, and who knows what I'll find. Moving on to a bigger pond. Hopping on to somewhere I belong. 'Cause it's a big old world and there's a place for me. A place where I can find my family. So sing along to this froggy song. I wanna be a part of an ecosystem. See the fireflies so I can light up with them. Swim along and along with the fish and buzz around and around with the bees. Jump up on lily pads and meet a frog just like me. Wishing on a star, but no more waiting for a sign. Trust in myself, and who knows what I'll find. Moving on to a bigger pond. Hopping on to somewhere I belong. 'Cause it's a big old world and there's a place for me. A place where I can find my family. So sing along to this froggy song. When the world is spinning you round and you feel it rocking you to the ground, gotta hop back up and don't wear a frown. Don't let it get you down. When the world is spinning you round and you feel it rocking you to the ground, gotta hop back up and don't wear a frown. Don't let it get you down. Wishing on a star, but no more waiting for a sign. Trust in myself, and who knows what I'll find. Moving on to a bigger pond. Hopping on to somewhere I belong. 'Cause it's a big old world and there's a place for me. A place where I can find my family. So sing along to this froggy song.
Okay. Alright. That was good. I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike for that, but you know. Did I forget to put it on a different audio? Oh my god, did I? Hold up. Ah. Oh well. Whatever. Twitch can poop on me or something. I don't know. Let's finish this cutscene. It did play.
A goat? Not by my eyes, it doesn't.
That's just it. This photograph is missing the piece containing the goat's eyes. In its current form, the image looks like a frog to most people, as was the case with you, Inspector. Flora, dear, I believe you said the design looked like a cute goat, did you not?
Oh, that's not Flora. Flora would never make that expression. Oh gosh.
Well, that clears things up nicely. If you say you saw a goat, That must mean you've seen the real Elysian box before.
You?
Who are you really?
Well played, Layton.
Flora would never be that expressive. It's true though, Mancart! It's so true! I love Flora. I love her to bits, but this girl... She don't get much. She don't get much in the Layton series.
I'm sure you're very proud of yourself for seeing through my disguise again.
I don't like that. How did you fit in that? Especially with that hair. Did he say anything? I was talking. Oh, I guess he's not.
Curse you, Layton! Curse you in that foppish hat of yours! Don Paulo.
Big JPEG of it. Oh, I should have screenshot. Damn it. Oh well.
I beat you to the box, and given a little more time, I would have beaten you to cracking its secret. And of course, the Herzen fortune would have been mine!
Evening lands, lasses, and other fleshy beings. Welcome, Remnant, welcome. I am actually gonna almost end the stream once I get to a safe spot. He's taller than Layton. How did he fit in? I don't know. I don't know. Like, last game, he disguised himself as Inspector Chelmy, and that one, like, I could see. Flora, on the other hand, Flora is so tiny. She's petite. This man cannot look like Flora. It is magic. It's science. Remnant, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to prepare for an interview for a job. It's very important. But I will be playing for like another few minutes though, so it'll be okay.
And of course the Herzen fortune would have been mine, but that ship has sailed now.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping the interview will go well.
So you're the one who had the Elysian box all along. Another brilliant deduction from Layton's apprentice. Clearly he's learned from the rest. Yeah. But yes, you're right, little man. I stole it off that old fool while he was snoozing on the floor. The geezer probably caught a cold sleeping on the ground like that. Not that I care one iota.
Snoozing? Well, Dr. Schrader wouldn't sleep on the floor. Hey, wait a second. If you've been posing as Flora, then where's the real Flora? You're asking the real questions here, Luke. Where has he kidnapped Flora to? I love Flora, and I wish Flora had more screen time. I wish Flora got to be a bigger part in the adventure. She gets a little more in Unwound Future, but where is Flora? This man kidnapped Flora and probably knocked her out. Where is she? This is really important. I do not like my dear, darling daughter to be kidnapped. That dude gives me major, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids in that dog vibe. He is exactly that vibe. 100%. I think he even says that line in the first game.
Oh, she's probably making hay angels with the cows in that old dropstone barn I left her in. Don Paulo, you just left her alone in a barn? Oh my gosh.
This girl is like on her own, okay? I don't even know if Layton's paying for her food or anything. Like, does she even have any money with her, Don Paulo? This is, gosh, oh no. I'm so worried about Flora.
Or maybe she's just sitting there fuming because you bumblers didn't even notice we switched places. But I must thank you two dolts for your help. You've given me more than enough information. The jig may be up, but the dance is far from over. I'm so close to unlocking the secret of the Elysian box. Now I need merely to take this box to the... Hold it right there, you scoundrel. Yeah. I've got a lot of questions, and you will answer them once I've escorted you back to London. Where do you think you're going? Ha! Got you, you slippery devil! Ah, you meddlesome oaf! You have no idea just how slippery I can be! Ah! Don't just stand there, the worm's getting away! Yeah, fool! Did you really think a soft-bodied flatfoot like yourself could catch me? So long, Layton. Think you can give me the slip, eh? I'll catch you yet.
Oh, wait for me, Inspector. There they go.
Wow, look at the three of them shake a leg. I didn't think they had it in them.
I must say, I never once suspected Don Paolo had been posing as Flora.
For so long. I sure hope the real Flora is okay. We absolutely can't forget to pick her up on the way back to London.
We're just gonna not care about Flora for the rest of the game. We're just gonna be like, oh well, Flora's in a whole different town that's probably hours away from where we are. It's okay. Oh my gosh. I know this game is called Professor Layton, and I know that Luke is his assistant, and they're the two that are on the cover, but like, y'all introduced Flora in the first game, and then you're like, well, we're not gonna have Flora in the second game, and then they're like, oh no, JK, Flora sneaks onto the train because Layton was like, oh, you can't come, but Luke, who is younger than Flora, by the way, is allowed to come with me. Like, hello? Hello? What is this treatment to my dear, darling Flora?
Of course we won't. But I'm sure Flora is having a grand old time playing with the House of Layton.
You're killing me here.
Layton. Another thing I can't get out of my head is what Don Paolo said about Dr. Schrader. The way he was talking, it didn't sound like he killed Dr. Schrader. But if he didn't, who did?
I think you're spot on there, Luke. Something else is responsible for the doctor's death. Right now, I'd say the Elysium box is the key to learning what that thing was.
And I guess we've reached a dead end. Oh, if only Don Paolo hadn't run off with the... Professor, look!
He just fucking left the box in the middle of the hotel lobby.
Well, look at that. Don Paolo must have dropped it when he was running away from Inspector Chelmy.
So this is it, the Elysium box.
Alas, the box. Inside sleeps the key to uncovering a massive family fortune.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Mr. Layton, I'm gonna ask you to hand over that box now. This is the son of the late Duke Hurst, and I am the rightful owner of that box.
Let's snooze that ad coming up. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling detective and that child. Yeah.
This box belongs to the Hersons. You hard of hearing, boy. Inside this box is the key to cracking the secret of the Herson fortune. Seeing as I share the bloodline, that box should pass into my hands and no one else's.
Oh my, that does change things. I suppose we'll have to.
Mr. Beluga, listen to yourself. You're no more entitled to that box than I am, or any other person in this room for that matter. You listen here, Porter. This is none of your business, so I suggest you keep your opinions to yourself.
No, I'm sorry, but I won't stand by and watch you claim that box as your own. If anyone has a rightful claim to that box, it is the current Duke of Fulsons himself. Besides, I've heard about you. You turned your back on this town and left of your own free will. In my book, your claim to the fortune was lost the day you walked out of Fulsons.
Oh, is that so? You've got some nerve, buddy.
What Pratt says is true. I'm afraid I can't hand this box over to you in good conscience, sir.
Hey, Uncle, what do you say we give up on chasing this box? Keeping stuff on the DL is exhausting. Don't you tell me how to run my affairs, Samuel. You've forgotten who signs your paychecks.
I never even wanted to be a conductor in the first place. Plus, playing errand boy is getting old, man. It's more than a guy like me can take. Sammy Thunder wasn't born to work a 9-to-5 gig.
Sammy Thunder was born to rock! Hey, world, I'm climbing back on the rock train and riding it to the top. Yeah! Samuel, what are you babbling on about? Come back here at once!
I'm sorry, Mr. Beluga, but I think I'll have to hold on to this box for the moment.
Fine, do what you want. I hope that awful box curses all of you twice over.
The villain who made off with the Elysium box was none other than Don Paolo, brilliant scientist and self-proclaimed nemesis to Professor Layton. To find riches associated with the antique, he disguised himself as Flora and tailed Layton and Luke. Beluga was searching for the Elysium box, which he believed would clue him in on the location of the Herzen family fortune, As a member of the Herzen family, he felt entitled to any family riches, though some people in full sense disagree strongly. So it seems Don Paolo wasn't responsible for the doctor's death in the end. Maybe it really was the Elysian's box's fault after all.
Yes, it sounds like the doctor had already collapsed by the time Don Paolo arrived on the scene. Perhaps you're right, Luke. The box could very well contain a lethal element that killed the doctor. Without seeing the box's effect in action, how can we be sure?
Surely you don't mean...
I do, Luke. We must open the box ourselves. It's the only way.
Please, just hold on a moment. Katya? Is there any way I can convince you to let me have that box? It's of vital importance.
Before I do that, I would need to know more first. Why is this box so important to you?
I'm sorry, it's not for me to say. But I must deliver that box to somebody important. I must.
Who is this person?
I can't tell you anymore. But once I'm done, I'm certain this awful curse will go away forever. The curse will end and everything will be over and done with and he'll...
Whatever do you mean, dear? Help! Somebody, anybody! Come quick! Somebody else just got taken away to Herzen Castle! The vampire there is gonna suck his blood and then he's gonna steal his soul! Why did it have to be him? Why? He was such a stand-up guy, too!
What? No, that's impossible! Wait, Katya, where are you running off to? Wow, she sure left in a hurry. Maybe all that vampire talk scared her. Do you know what she was talking about? I feel like you could only follow half of what she said.
I'm as confounded as you are, Luke. But after our discussion, I am doubly sure now that this box contains a greater secret. The path to understanding everything lies right before us. While potentially perilous, opening the box seems to be the only course of action left to us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Then let's take this to our room so we can open the box away from prying eyes. Professor and Luke decide to head up to their room in the hotel. Finally, I can save.
Alright, thank you all for joining. I cannot do a raid today, even though I've got quite a few people here. But thank you, Mancart, for dropping in. Remnant, thank you for dropping in. Glow was here for a little bit too. Blumkin was also here. Thank you so much for watching. I don't think I can stream tomorrow because my interview is at 1, which is when I usually start streaming. So yeah, but wish me luck on that. I will be streaming Baldur's Gate 3 at night though. That for sure is happening. Yeah. Mancart, bye Glow. But the rest of the week, Saturday night I will be streaming Baldur's Gate, and then next week I am out. I cannot stream at all. So thank you Glow. I really hope I get it. It would be really nice to have a full-time job again that's giving me money. It may not be a lot of money, but it will be some money. Anyway, see you all later. Hold on, I have to switch the scene eventually. There we go.